championship section.
All right, Trey Sato from Illinois, the senior. Next up, Noe Kemper moved to third on the all-time steeplechase list last night. 149.62 is his best, number 9 in the U.S. and the U.S.'s top steeplechaser. Joseph Enser from the Running Lions, the senior. Coming up next, the man who almost took down Drew Griffiths in that seminal mile last night. His best, 150.06. He ran a sub-4 last night in taking second, Zachary Hillhouse. Next up, Noah Nielsen, the senior from Utah. And from the great state of Texas, Aiden Lathrop. Stefan Dudu next up. And the nation's top sophomore, Cole Boone from Virginia, 149.85 this year, number 8 on the U.S. list, and again, the number 1 sophomore. Brendan Herger from 6 Miles, run 149.44 this year, number 7 on the U.S. list. The junior, Ethan Walther, number 4 on the U.S. list at 149.02. And now from the great north of Canada and Ontario, the young man, age 17, two-time NACAC under 18 champ, 148.61, run just 12 days ago, Robin Lefevre. And Patrick Hilby, this is the man, 147.92, the number 2 runner in the U.S. He was second Wednesday in a meet in Seattle when he ran that 147.92. This is the championship boys 800, and what a championship it absolutely promises to be.
I can't wait for this race. It is going to be a hot one out here. The real question is, are we going to see a tactical performance, or is someone going to say, hey, I want to throw down a fast time tonight? The 800, there's not a lot of time for tactics, so I anticipate we're going to see these athletes getting it after it from the gun.
Okay, 83 degrees out there right now, very little wind, pretty close to ideal conditions here for these athletes. And to your point, and I think a very good one, Dana, what kind of pace are we going to see? A lot of these guys have faced each other in postseason competition. A lot of these guys have been around the scene for quite some time. They have had other races either earlier this week in other locations or here in Philadelphia. So we're going to see what that has taken out of them. And it'll be very interesting to see how this unfolds. Again, the favorites probably should be Hilby and Lefevre, Kemper's going to have a tough time after running that steeple last night, where he moved to third on the all-time U.S. high school list, but nevertheless, he's a 149.800 guy.
And favorites are thrown out the window here at the Indianapolis Nationals. We've seen some upsets. We've seen some fire. It's all about the racing today.
Hilby's gone out to take control of this race. He certainly does want to throw down a fast time. Doesn't want to leave anything to chance. And Hilby ran 147.92 on Wednesday. Looking very comfortable here. Has no qualms about taking this pace out. And he's passing. And actually now it's Brendan Herger that just passed Hilby, 53.96, so it's a little slow. Herger and Ben Marks from Maryland, and they've gapped Stefan Dudu and Hilby, who probably having heavy legs from that race Wednesday. But boy, oh boy, Herger and Marks flying down the back straight.
Herger and Marks looking so strong coming into this final 200. It is man on man right here. See, we're going to be driving towards the line.
Look at that arm action there by Ben Marks. He is really driving. This is a pretty big upset. Marks and Herger, the junior from Maryland, Ben Marks, hoping to hold on here. Really driving with those arms. And wow, that was actually Hilby. I'm sorry, Hilby, 147.55. Totally missed that one. That was Hilby there at the end, 147.55. And Hilby gets a lifetime best. My apologies to him. I thought it was Marks. Hilby, 147.55, the fastest time in the U.S. this year. And a really great race coming on the back of that 147.92 that he ran earlier in the week. Herger, 148.08, a monster PR by over a second. And ironically, from heat
And
number
taking a look at the
7,
replay
Rainier
right here,
Galvez. From heat
it
number
is
7,
Hilby.
Rainier Galvez will get on the podium, finishing 3rd overall.
And it was all Hilby in the replay, looking at that beautiful stride, coming in as the favorite, leaving as U.S. #1 in 147.55. What a great shot there here at Franklin Field. Fighting against Herger to the line, both coming away with some fast times. Patrick Hilby, the senior from Illinois, soaking it in his new U.S. #1. He's all smiles here at sunny Franklin Field.
So Patrick Hilby moves to equals 6 on the all-time U.S. list with that 147.55. The person that he joins at equals 6 on the all-time list is one Donovan Brazier, the 2019 world champion in Doha, the NCAA collegiate record holder, and that's good company. The only people that have ever run faster than this young man on a high school level, Michael Granville, Cade Flatt, Will Sumner, George Kirsch, and Pete Richardson. And before 2000 were the Granville Kirsch